What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. DMZ missions are what we do over here. Season 3 has just kicked off, and with that comes a brand new faction called Redacted and a whole slew of missions for us to go through. Specifically today, however, we are looking at a mission called Well Supplied Soldier. This mission is a two-parter and expects you to interact with a brand new contract type that was introduced in Season 3. This is of course the Secure Supplies contract, and this is what the contract looks like. Now basically how this contract works is you essentially pick it up, and then what it does is it reveals the location of 3 chests for you to loot. These will have progressively better items, and essentially the idea of this contract is for you to do this to bounce back from having just lost essentially everything. So all 3 of these chests will be revealed in turn. You'll go to the first one, you'll loot it, then it'll show you the location of the second one, and so on and so forth until you get to all 3. Now the second part of this mission expects you to get all 3 of these boxes done in 2.5 minutes. Now this is not difficult at all, and you should be able to breeze through this. Just bear in mind that using a vehicle is going to help a lot to cover those distances. Sometimes the distances between the chests are short, but sometimes they're longer. And then the only other advice I would also give you is to potentially think about holding onto a stronghold key, since what I have seen is that most times this mission, or this contract rather, will actually spawn the second chest inside a stronghold. Now that is going to mess with your timer if you realize this and then try to scrounge around and shoot AI to try to find a stronghold key. So get the stronghold key before you start the contract, and that way if the mission does do that to you and does put the second chest inside a stronghold, you can simply run in there and get it done. Lastly, just bear in mind that you shouldn't be getting into any gunfights or anything weird like that. The only thing you should be concentrating on is looting these 3 boxes, and you are going to be able to finish this with plenty of time left on the clock, and it's on to bigger and better things. That's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. Go ahead and check out the channel for any other missions that you might be struggling with. It is entirely likely that I have already created a guide for those. In the case that that is not the case, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to add it to the list and bring it to the channel as soon as possible. Other than that, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, and evening wherever you are in the world. Until next video, fucking cheers.
They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me. They want the best of me now, best of me now, best of me now, best of me.